Got the new carbon spoiler in for the E90. Ooh. Bet you guys were expecting to see a car. New bumper for the E90, new spoiler for the E90, both of which are going to be paint matched to the car. So we are heading over to Sensational right now to drop everything off, take off the old bumper, get everything prepped for the paint, and also check in with Lewis and see where he's at with everything, the paint correction, and all that good stuff. Fit it all in. Fit it all in. I think the E90 M3 bumper is a little bit bigger than the F3 bumper because barely got it in here. So like I said, you guys, we're heading over to Sensational to check in with Lewis, see where we're at with the progress on the E90 M3. Last I left him, he was doing the S-Tech gloss black wrap on the roof, just finishing that up, and then he was prepping the car for polishing and buffing. So we're gonna head over there because I have to get this stuff ready to go out to paint. I also have that carbon fiber rear spoiler that I'm gonna be paint matching to the car, which I think is gonna look better than actually doing the carbon fiber on the trunk, because for this build I just wanna keep the carbon to a minimal. I'm only doing a few pieces of carbon on the lower side of the car, just trying to keep this one a little bit cleaner, a little bit different than how I approached the F30. So we also have to take off the old bumper and get this one ready for install when it comes back. They are really fast with paint, so I wouldn't be surprised if I got this back tomorrow or even the day after that. In which case I'm gonna head right back to Sensational and just reinstall everything so we can do the full detailing process, make sure everything matches and it's good. I just wanted to get the car dialed aesthetically before I dive into modifications. But after this weekend, we got some things coming. We got some performance stuff coming for the M3. It's gonna get fun and it's gonna get loud. All right, this is the deal. Got the bumper here, about to rip this one off. Carbon fiber spoiler, that's gonna get painted tomorrow. Jack, I've never taken off an E90 bumper, but I know my way around BMWs, so it shouldn't be too difficult. We decided we're gonna paint these black, because wrapping it is kind of a pain in the butt. Same with the shark fin. And I'm gonna have the badge painted black as well. I&D sells a black badge, but it's like $100, and I just find that to be kind of silly when you can literally just take the badge and just paint the parts that you want black to be black. So all the chrome obviously is gonna be black. We are on front bumper mode. I think we're just gonna rock it like this, guys. I don't think I'm gonna put the new one on. I think I'm just gonna send it. Tell me what you guys think. Like the new front end? Being real, I think I took out more bolts than necessary. Like that's a lot of bolts just to get out a bumper. I don't know. Either way, we got it handled. I will say we definitely need to get ourselves a new radiator set up because this one looks terrible. Plus, you can't go wrong with a nice cooling setup. So that will definitely be on the list of to-dos. So I'm gonna show you guys this. I think people are gonna get triggered. So I bought this lip from the owner of Palm Performance, P-O-M. Dude, I gotta say, I've dealt with a lot of carbon. This fits nice, and it looks really good. So as you can tell, it's almost like factory looking, like I would consider it almost like OE plus. It looks very similar to how the OEM one looks. The only difference is it has this concave in the back, which I really, really like. It's just like a touch of flair to the OEM setup. So like you really only see the concave from the back. But like I said before, I'm gonna paint match this. So I'm just gonna have this be white because I don't want any carbon on the top of the car. I just want carbon for the rear diffuser, side skirts, and front lip. And I'm not just doing any carbon, I'm doing a 1x1 carbon. So it's a 1x1 weave pattern, which is super rare. I only know one person as of now that's rocking it on an E92. I don't know anyone that's rocking 1x1 weave on an E90. So I think, dude, I think the 1x1 is gonna set it off. It's gonna get paint matched, and then everything else that comes in for the bottom side of the car, we'll slap that in. That'll be like one video just doing all the carbon at once, which is just gonna be sick, dude. This car's gonna look so good. So we decided rather than wrapping this, because they're kind of a pain to wrap, not that it's hard to wrap them, but it's hard to get the vinyl to stick to these little corners, these little edges, and not look like vinyl. And I'm committed to having them black. So we're just gonna paint them. So I wanna show you guys the bumpers. Obviously this is the new bumper, and this is the old bumper. Like I said, I have a new grille coming. I just have to swap this lower grille. But I'm gonna wait till this gets painted. Huge shout out to Keys Motorsports for sending me this E90 bumper. If you guys need one of these, I will put a link in the description. Super clean looking. The reason I like the Euro bumper is because it eliminates these side reflectors. So I really didn't want those on the car, and it looks so much cleaner without them. A lot of Euro bumpers though, they actually come with the headlight washer nozzles. So I also didn't want that. So shout out to Brian over at Keys for finding me one that didn't have any of that stuff. I feel like those kind of things just like muddy up the front end, but this looks super clean. Day 2. Bumper is back from paint and it looks amazing. I've already put in the new gloss black double slatted grille. So we're gonna go ahead and start the install. We also did the S-Tech headlights. The tinting on the headlights looks so much better than stock. As you guys know, I did that on the F30 and it just was such a game changer. So before I do a full walk around of everything that we've done so far, I'm just gonna go ahead and put on the bumper so you can kind of get a completed vision of it. We do still have quite a bit more to do, but I just wanted to update you guys and kind of bring you up to speed. All right, you guys, so I want to give you a progress report on where we're at with the entire car. Obviously, we got the new front bumper on. The paint looks incredible. And then we did the gloss double slat grills on the front. Obviously, the emblem isn't on because we are still waiting to do the full polish and PPF and then ceramic coating. But as you can see, we did the S-Tech Dyno Shade headlight tint, which is the same tint that I have on the F30, and it looks absolutely incredible. It really makes it look as if your car has custom headlights. It's honestly one of the best upgrades that you can do for not a lot of money. So the fitment on the bumper, shout out to Keys Motorsports. Thank you very much for sending this to me. I absolutely think that this bumper is crucial. The fitment is 9.5, 9 out of 10. It looks really, really good. Pretty much OEM fitment. Had zero issues getting it on. The paint, as you can see, is really coming along. He's already done a few passes of polishing. I mean, it just looks, it looks wet. It looks absolutely wet. But once we do the full PPF and ceramic coating, this thing is gonna look insane, I'm telling you right now. So we do have the new badge that we have yet to put on. And then moving along here, we have these off right now because he's still polishing and doing all that. I think we're actually gonna smoke out those sequential lights on the side. We decided to paint these gloss black. I just think that that looks way better with the theme of the car rather than having them white. Kind of ties into the roof and all of the black accent that we're doing. We have the 50% ceramic tinting on the front from SunTech. Thank you, SunTech. We also have 20% ceramic tint all around from SunTech. Thank you, SunTech. On top, we have the black S-Tech PPF roof wrap, which is looking money. We painted the shark fin. We're just waiting to put that back on. We do have it with us, but it is painted gloss black. So that's gonna tie in nicely with all the black that we have. So as we go to the back here, I haven't put the new badge on yet, but look at that spoiler. A carbon spoiler that we painted to the car, that we paint matched the car. It looks absolutely perfect. And this is what I was talking about with a spoiler that doesn't look too aggressive. It just looks like OEM plus, which is exactly what I was going for. I am still waiting on the black badge to come in. Once we get that dialed in, we should be good. Lewis also went ahead and polished the exhaust tips. They look money, however, these are gonna be changed out soon anyways. So that's kind of where we're at with everything on the car. It looks really, really good. Super happy with it. Like I said, we have a little bit more polishing to do, and then we just have the PPF and the ceramic coating, and we're pretty much there. We're pretty much dialed in. I can show you guys the top of the spoiler. So here's the top. They did a really good job on the paint. The paint all around, like even on the front bumper, it's just spot on. The color matching is perfect. I mean, look at that. Color matching is absolutely on point, and this color white is Alpine white is very, very tough to color match because it's not really just white, it's an off-white. It has a little bit of like an egg yolk to it, just very slightly. So if you paint something just white and put it up next to this car, it just doesn't look right. It looks completely off. So they dialed it in real well. Carsmetics did the painting. And the great part about coming to Sensational is that when you drop your car off here and you want to have multiple things done like the tint and some painting and ding work, which was all done on this car, it can all be done in-house. So he is a guy for everything. You can just bring your car here and he handles all of it, which is the great part about Sensational. Just take care of it all in-house rather than you having to run around and outsource a bunch of different people. So this is where we're at right now. I'm gonna have this thing wrapped up by the weekend, and we should have it back in the garage by Saturday. So the few things that we do have coming, we have a front carbon fiber lip coming, carbon fiber side skirt extensions coming, and then a carbon fiber rear diffuser. But the cool thing about what I'm doing with this carbon fiber is it's actually 1x1 pattern. So it's not your typical weave, it's a little bit smaller, but it's gonna be consistent all the way around. So Keys Motorsports, huge shout out to those guys. They're doing all of the carbon fiber work. We're still having some of it produced, but it should be here soon. And obviously I'll do a full video on that for you guys. Man, she looks good. I'm telling you, like 10 times better than when I picked this car up a couple weeks ago. It's really incredible what just like a little bit of TLC can do to the car. So after we finish all of this, the next project is gonna be the wheels. I'm having a company that also Lewis has in-house come and take the wheels. We're gonna fix the two front wheels that are all just curbed up, and they're gonna completely respray and take out all the dings, all the dents, all the scratches, respray all the wheels gloss black. So we're gonna be tying in with the gloss black theme that we have going on. And this is really just gonna be like a Stormtrooper setup. But now with everything on here, you can see kind of how this car is coming to life with the black and white. It's honestly just my favorite. One of my favorite color combos is black and white. I just think it looks so good. So in addition to that, I did all LEDs. Upgraded all the LEDs in the car. The ones that the guy had in here before were really, really bad. Like they were just tripping out and they were very crappy bulbs. So I ordered some new ones and went ahead and put them all in. Looks insane. All right, so I know this video was kind of all over the place, but it was a few days of footage of us working on this car. And I just wanted to wrap it up kind of showing you the new front bumper on and the progress of where we're at with everything. We're about 4 days out from completing the entire thing in terms of the paint and this new spoiler and the roof wrap and the tint and all that. Once we do that and I take delivery of it, we're gonna do another video showing you everything we did and how we did it. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Please do subscribe down below, like this video, hit that bell notification, just like that. This video is over. We're out. Peace.